Good morning. In this video lesson, and today we're going to continue to focus on solving equations that have fractions involved in them. Our objectives today are the same as yesterday. Our big focus is to understand that when the equations involve fractions or decimals, we're going to be using the same process we use to solve equations. The big thing is we'll just have to remember how to work with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division when we have fractions instead of whole numbers. Secondly, today we're going to look at a second method we could maybe use when fractions are involved, where we could use the least common multiple, something we already need to know to add in order when we're trying to add with the same denominator. Least common multiple helps us there. It's also going to help us today with a second method that could help you eliminate fractions by multiplying every term in the equation by the least common multiple. So we'll get there in a bit. First guided problem today. I would encourage you to pause this video and work with your neighbor or your partner. Your first job together should be to explain your method for multiplying a fraction with an integer. That's a whole number that could be positive or negative. And then your job together after you explain how you multiply fractions with integers is to take both of these factored form expressions and use the distributive property to write them into expanded form. So pause the video, talk with your neighbor through part one where you explain how you multiply, and then actually multiply out both of these factored form expressions. Welcome back. I'm going to full screen my whiteboard. So hopefully we understand to take an expression that's in factored form. 15a, a variable term, and -6 cannot be combined, but we factored out the term 1/3 from both of them. So we could distribute that back in. We could multiply